Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing my empties video with you. This is mostly stuff that I used up in the month of September and a little bit of October. And I don't have any makeup products really this month. I have a lot of random skincare stuff, a lot of body care stuff, and that's pretty much what I have this month. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because I actually have a lot of samples that I worked through this month, so I have a fair amount of stuff to talk about. I'll start with the random stuff because I have a few random things that I'm just going to get out of the way before I do anything else. One of these is not really an empty, it's not really like a body product, but it's a shirt that I'm going to get rid of because it is dying and I've had it forever. So I wear camis a lot. So this is just like a basic black cami from Simply by E. I think I got from like JCPenney's or something a very, very long time ago. And it's time for it to be done because I've got like holes here. So this is just a shirt that I'm tossing. I wear camis a lot. Like I have a bunch that I should really get rid of. Probably next month you'll see a bunch more white basic camis from like Aeropostale that I've had forever that need to go. So that's getting thrown away. And then I have two hand soaps. They're both the Up and Up brand. They are the coconut ginger scent, which smelled really, really good. I find these soaps in general to be kind of drying for your hands, so they're not my favorite, but they smell really good. So this one smelled really, really good. It's super cheap. It was probably like $1, maybe $2. So, I mean, it's fine. You went through it really fast because it's not a very big bottle though. And then I have the moisturizing hand soap in Milk and Honey. And even though it says it's moisturizing, it's really not. These hand soaps are very, very drying to my hands. I always feel like I need to wear a lot of lotion after I get done with these because I feel like my hands dry out so fast. But I mean, they're fine. If I don't feel like spending the money for Bath & Body Works ones, I would probably go back to these because they're cheap and they work well enough. They're soap. And then I have two candles that I have finished up this month. The first one is the Farm Stand Apple, which I absolutely adore. I love the apple scents. These are some of my favorite smells. So I really, really love this candle. I will probably repurchase at some point because I like that one a lot. And then the Pumpkin Caramel Latte scent, which is one of their fall scents, which I absolutely adore. I talked about this in my September favorites. It smells like a bakery, and I loved lighting this in my kitchen, and the smell just kind of permeated the apartment, and I absolutely adored it. Alright, next I'm going to move into hair products because I only have 3, 2 of which were in my Finish 5 by Fall. So the first one is the Suave Professionals Keratin Infusion Dry Shampoo. I talked about this one. I finished this one up in the week after the Finish 5 by Fall finish, so I was excited that I got it done close in that time frame anyway. This dry shampoo I really do not like very much. It has a very strong, intense scent that I don't really appreciate all that much, and it does leave a white cast in my dark hair. So this is one that I would definitely not repurchase, and then I've tried the other one as well that I'm not the biggest fan of for my dark hair, but it's okay. I mean, it works. If I spray it in my hair the night before I know that I'm going to need it, it works better than if I try to use it the day of because it doesn't absorb the oil quite fast enough if I use it the morning of. My other thing that was in my Finish 5 by Fall is the Aussie Sydney Smooth Heat Protector and Leave-In Conditioner. This one I finished the day after Finish 5 by Fall, so that was exciting that I got that done. It's okay. I don't feel like I noticed it has a huge difference on my hair for heat protector or leave-in conditioning spray. I don't know. And I hate the way it misted out. Like, it wasn't a fine mist, it was a very chunky, intense mist that I always felt like my hair was super saturated when I got done with it. So this wasn't my favorite. I'm not going to repurchase it. There are different heat protectors that I like better. The last hair care type product that I have is a hair dye. And this is the Garnier Nutrice Nourishing Color Cream in 415 Soft Mahogany. What are you doing? I feel like in every video you're gonna see me chasing off my cat because he's trying to steal something. Okay, anyway, this is in 415 Soft Mahogany Dark Brown. So this one is just, it's a decent hair dye. When my hair got darker again, you might have noticed, I don't know. This was the color I used. It's faded out some now. This is just one of my basic go-to colors. I need to branch out and try some other ones because it's not my favorite. I mean, it's fine, but it's nothing fantastic, but it works. It's one of my go-to colors because I know that I like the color. Next, I'm going to go through body care type products. I went through a couple different shower gel type things. The first one is the Bath & Body Works Moonlight Path Shower Gel. This one I'd had for a really long time. It was definitely time to use it up. The caps don't even look like this anymore. This smell I used to really, really like. I don't like it that much anymore. And this shower gel in general, I don't feel like it moisturizes my skin well enough for some of the other ones that I've been using that I like a lot better. So this I will probably not repurchase. I probably won't really use Bath & Body Works shower gels anymore because I just don't like them that much. I have other ones that I like way better, like the Dove ones are fantastic. I have a little sample of a soft soap. This is soft soap, Neutral Oil Moisturizing Bath Wash. I don't have a whole lot to say about it. It was okay. It worked fine. It didn't lather all that much, which I prefer a lathering soap. I don't know. I probably wouldn't purchase this in the full size, but it was okay. And then I have 2 samples of the Dial Oil-Free Acne Control Body Wash, which I got a couple of samples of these from BzzAgent to review and go through and stuff, and these are okay. I'm not the biggest fan of these. I don't like the smell all that much. It smells a lot like the Dial soap, which I just don't like the smell. This has 2% salicylic acid in it, so it's supposed to help. I'm sure this would be great for those days after I like work out and stuff, because I sometimes get acne on my back if I don't shower right away after I've worked out, but I mean, it's okay. It's fine. I have 3 moisturizing type products. The first one, well, the first 2 got included in my Finish 5 by Fall. First one is the Vaseline Cocoa Butter Vitalizing Gel Body Oil. This I really did not like all that much. I felt like it was way too oily, which I know it's an oil, whatever, but it would take forever to sink in. So I use this at night, pretty much every night, to moisturize my skin, which it did a great job of moisturizing, but I couldn't stand it on my skin during the day because it would take so long to moisturize and to get it to sink into my skin. So I could only really use it at night where I wouldn't feel it sinking into my skin and taking so long to do that. So this I'm definitely not going to repurchase. Then the other thing that I used up is my Calgon Cool Sunshine Body Lotion with vitamin E and aloe. This lotion was okay. I don't feel like it moisturized all that well. The smell was fine. It was like a kind of a clean, fresh scent. But I don't think that it moisturized very well. It sank into the skin very quickly, but then I don't feel like my legs were super hydrated. So this is not something I would reach for or purchase again. My other thing is one of the little samples that I got in my Fortune Cookie soap box, and this is the Witch Please Whipped Cream Lotion in BFFs. This stuff, I really like the scent at first, but when I actually put it on my hands, there's just like an after scent of it that really kind of grossed me out. I like the initial scent, but then if I had it on my hands, there was an after scent that I didn't really like all that much. It was kind of like a pumpkin-y smell. I don't remember what it was described as, but it's not something I would want a full big bottle of for sure. I love the consistency of this though, like the moisturizing properties of it. I thought it did a great job of moisturizing. I like the way it sank into my hands, like it was a cream, and then you rubbed it in and it felt very, very moisturizing very quickly. So I like the consistency, I don't like the smell. The last body product that I have is a set of razors. So these are the Dorco Shai, I don't know how you pronounce that. But these are the ones that are the 4-blade razors, and I've had these before. Dorco is a brand that you can buy online, and their razors are way, way cheaper than a lot of different razors you can get in the stores. So I actually just ordered a set of the 3+3 blades, and those were about, I think they were like $26 maybe for 24 blades, and normally you can get like 5 blades for $20. So definitely look into these. I'm actually going to leave a referral link for you guys in the down bar, so if you want to check it out, you can get 15% off with that referral link, and then I just get like a 3% kickback if you guys purchase through that link. So it's good for you and good for me. But this stuff, these blades, these 4 ones, weren't as nearly as good as the 3+3. The 3+3 ones I would compare to the like Venus ones or to Chic Hydro, but these aren't nearly as good. They work okay, but they're not my favorite. So I have like these, and then I have a set that have 3 blades and another set, because when I first got this razor, I got a combo set to try everything out, and I found out that I liked the 3+3 way better than these. These were fine. I used them up. I'll use up the 3-blade ones, but I would definitely recommend the 3+3 over these, and I will leave that link in case you're curious in the down bar, because they are a great deal and they work just as well as the super expensive ones that you can buy in the drugstore. Oops, I forgot one thing. I finished up a, let's see, this is a 4.2 fluid ounce of bio oil. I've mentioned this in Empties in the past, but this is a really great oil for stretch marks. I have really bad stretch marks on my knees and my thighs from just general growing, and so they always kind of bothered me, and so I started using bio oil last December or so, and I used it pretty much every night. I really, really like it. I think it did make a really good difference in the way that my stretch marks looked. It faded them a lot, and they're not as obvious now as they used to be. I think for now though, I'm going to stop buying this for a while unless I see kind of a change in them again, because I don't think it can do much more than what it's already done. I've been using it for so long that I don't think it makes that much of a difference, and it is a little bit on the more expensive side. So I think instead I'm just going to work on making sure that I keep moisturizing my legs every night and see if that makes a difference. So I'm probably not going to repurchase this anytime soon unless I notice a difference. But it is a really great oil that really helped with my stretch marks and made a big difference, I think. My last empties, I'm moving on to skincare, and I have a ton of samples and things like that. So the first thing that I have are the Up and Up Cleansing Towelette Makeup Remover Wipes. I've talked about these before. I love these. They're saturated really well if you just flip them like this so that the little opening is at the bottom. That way all the pads at the bottom are the wettest. I think they do a nice job of taking off most of my makeup. I usually still have to use an eye remover, or eye makeup, eye remover. I usually still have to use an eye makeup remover when I use these because it doesn't take off all my mascara and stuff, but it takes off most of my makeup and does a really nice job at doing that. And it is fairly inexpensive. I have one more set of these because I bought, like, there was a buy 3 get 1 free sale, and a lot of times these are on Cartwheel, so you can get 5% off of them too, so that's always nice. I have this Tarte Amazonian Clay Double Detox Facial Mask or type thing. It's just a little sample I got when I ordered my Rainforest After Dark palette. This I really did not like all that much. I thought it smelled kind of like butt. It smelled really bad. I don't know, it smelled really bad. I don't feel like it did a whole lot for my face. It dried my face out a little bit, and I don't know, it just wasn't all that great. So this is not something I would recommend. I would not buy the full size for sure. I have this Philosophy Time in a Bottle sample, and honestly there's several of these samples that I tried, and I just don't see a huge difference when you only have like this much to use. You can't see a difference in your skin that quickly. So I didn't see anything miraculous with this age-defying serum. I probably wouldn't purchase a full size of this because there just wasn't enough in it to impress me, and I don't know, it's kind of on the expensive side, so I probably wouldn't purchase that. On the same lines, I have this Elizabeth Arden Flawless Future Caplet Serum, which I got in an Influenster box a couple months ago. This one, I think, actually broke me out just a little bit. There are these little like ball type things in it. It came out like there was like shimmer in it, glitter in it when it came out from these little caplets, and I don't know, it felt very sticky on my face almost. I wasn't a huge fan of this. I don't feel like it did a whole lot for my skin. I feel like it actually broke me out rather than doing anything for my skin. So this I probably wouldn't purchase a full size of. I also have this Clinique Even Better Skin Tone Correcting Lotion with SPF 20 in it. This I actually kind of liked. I feel like it's meant for combination oily to oily skin, which is what my skin is most of the time, and I think it did a nice job of moisturizing just a little bit on the parts that needed it, but not making my skin oily or greasy. I would consider trying this out. I don't know, I can't really comment on what it did for skin correcting because, skin tone correcting, because I didn't use it long enough to see that, but it was okay. I might look into trying that out at some point. I have a sample of, I had that body wash from Dial, and I have a Dial Acne Control Deep Cleansing Face Wash, which is the same thing. It's got 2% salicylic acid in it. This I don't particularly like. I mean, it did a fine job at cleansing my face. It might have helped with acne just a little bit, but I honestly hated the smell so much that I don't really like using that. I have a packet that I'm using up in my bathroom right now, and then one more packet and I'll be done with this stuff, and I probably will never purchase the full size of this just because I don't like it when my skincare smells like hand soap. I don't feel like that's okay with me. So, I don't know. This I will probably never purchase in the full size. It might be okay if you get basic acne and you need something for it, it might be okay, but I couldn't really get past the scent enough to really want to use it. Speaking of acne, I have 2 acne spot treatments. So I have the Murad Acne Spot Treatment that's got 3% sulfur. This stuff is on the more expensive side, and I don't think my skin reacts the best to sulfur. I don't think that it really helped my blemishes all that much. So this is not something that I will probably repurchase. It just, I don't think that it works with my skin all that well. I also have the Neutrogena Rapid Clear Acne Eliminating Spot Gel, and this has 2% salicylic acid in it. This was okay. I think it worked all right. I think it helped a little bit better than the sulfur did, but I don't think it was anything miraculous. There are other spot treatments that I think work better for me. I think benzoyl peroxide in general works a lot better on my face than salicylic acid does. But it was okay. I wasn't wowed or anything. The next thing that I have is also a sample that I cut open because there was a ton of product left over in it, and this is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Refiner. This I was not super impressed with. I feel like this made my foundation over top of this like fade a lot more quickly and slide around, and so I felt like greasier at the end of the day a lot more often. I don't think it did anything miraculous for hiding my pores, and I think this stuff is more on the expensive side, so I definitely wouldn't purchase the full size of this. I don't think it was amazing, but definitely if you have a sample, this cut it open because there's a ton more product that you can't get out of it. I had probably 5 more days of use of this stuff after I cut it open, so it was I don't think I'd purchase it. One thing that I definitely would repurchase that is a sample is the Mario Badescu Hyaluronic Eye Cream. This stuff I absolutely adored. I mentioned this in my September favorites as well. I actually felt like it plumped my under eyes a little bit more and decreased lines. It did a nice job of making my eyes moisturized, and I like this way, way better than the 2 eye creams that I have going right now. I have an Ole Henriksen one and a Origins one that I really don't like all that much. I feel like it does something, and those 2 I don't feel like they do anything. So this one I'm definitely going to repurchase, or I'm actually going to purchase it, the full size, when I get done with those 2 eye creams. I need to work through those first, but this I absolutely loved. I have one moisturizer that I worked through in my Finish 5 by fall, which is the Garnier Skin Renew Radiance Moisture Cream. This one was alright. I'd had it for a long time, so the smell was starting to change just a little bit. It moisturized okay. There's a gel one like this that I like way better than the cream one. I think the gel one's better. This one I probably wouldn't go for again, and I have other moisturizers that I consider more holy grail ones than this one at this point, but this was when I was first experimenting with moisturizers, and I don't know, not super impressed with it now though. My last empty for this video is something that I also mentioned in my September favorites that I absolutely loved. I got this set of the 3 Little Wonders, which had the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum Collagen Booster, the Sheer Transformation Oil-Free Moisturizer, and the Invigorating Night Treatment, which was an overnight resurfacer. And my skin reacted so well with this stuff. Normally, when I try serums and things like that, my skin doesn't react well, and usually I just end up breaking out a ton. But with this stuff, my breakouts were really down, and I've stopped using it, and I'm getting a bunch of breakouts again. But I absolutely loved this stuff, and I know it's more on the expensive side. It's like $90 to get the night treatment and the Truth Serum Collagen Booster, but I think I might have to do it because my skin was the best it had looked for a very long time when I was using these. And this one, it's supposed to be like a 7-day kit, but it came with 4 packets, so it came with 1 Truth Serum, 2 moisturizing packets, and 1 night treatment for 7 days, and each packet I got at least 2 uses out of, so really this lasted me for 2 weeks rather than just 7 days. And I think there's still a deal on Sephora if you type in the code WONDERS. I think if you order online, you can get this again, which I might do. I have some stuff that I want to order from Sephora, so I might do that before I buy the full size, because that lasted me 2 weeks, which is a pretty good deal. So I really liked this though. Even though it's more expensive, I feel like I'm going to have to invest in it because my skin reacted so well with it. Alright, so that is it for my empties video for this month. So not a whole lot of interesting makeup stuff. I do plan to throw all my Project Pan stuff in and review that for you guys once I get through my Project Pan. So there should be a bunch of makeup stuff coming because I'm hopefully finishing most of that stuff up in the next couple of weeks here. So by my next empties video, hopefully you'll see my Project Pan stuff. But that is pretty much it, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any products that you finished up recently that you loved or that you hated, let me know that in the comments below, or if you've done an empties video recently, also link that to me in the comments below. I'd love to go watch it. I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.